Hi guys, so this problem about statistics asks us that if there are 6 calculus tests taken in one semester with the score of each test ranging from 0 to 30 and the average score of the first to the fourth, the second to the fifth, and the third to the last are all equal to 15, then what's the lowest possible average score of the 6 tests? So if I say that the first test is A, the second one is B, C, D, E, and F. 4, 5, and 6. So we know that, well, the average score of the first to the fourth, which is A plus B plus C plus D, since it's an average, so we need to divide it by 4, equals 15, as well as the sum of the second to the fifth test, which is B plus C plus D plus E, over 4 again equals 15. And the third to the last test, C, D, E, and F. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move 4 up here. So what we get here is A plus B plus C plus D is 60. So this is our first equation. And the second equation is B plus C plus D plus E equals 60. And the last equation, well, what we're going to do is the same as the second and the first. So C plus D plus E plus F is again 60, and this is our third equation. So the next step is, well, since we can find some similarities between these, well, 3 groups. So there are B, C, D in the first equation and also in the second equation. So what we're going to do between those 2 equations is, well, we're gonna minus the second equation, subtract the second equation from the first one. So what we'll get here is A plus B plus C plus D, then minus B plus C plus D, then minus E once again equals 60 minus 60. So A minus E is 0, or in other words, A equals E. So, well, let's say this is our fourth equation. And what we're going to do between the second and third equations, since 3 terms can be found in both second and third equations. And, well, what we're going to do is probably the same. So we're going to subtract the third equation from the second one. So the result is B, then plus C plus D plus E, then minus C plus D plus E, and minus F equals 60 minus 60. So everything looks quite familiar and similar. So B minus F is 0. So this is our fifth equation, or in other words, B is F. Well, all right, so let's look at what the question really asks us. So it asks us what's the lowest possible average test score of the 6 tests. So it asks us what is the minimum value of A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F and divided by 6. So we already know from the first equation that A plus B plus C plus D is 60, and that number cannot be changed or anything else because it is a constant value that the question gives us. So this is 60. So what the problem actually asks us is what's the lowest value of 60 plus E plus F over 6? Or in other words, if I substitute A and B as E and F respectively, we'll get that it asks us what's the lowest value of 60 plus A plus B divided by 6. So the step that we're going to use to find the lowest value, that, well, we're going to know that the minimum value of A and B is 0 and the maximum is 30 since it is given in the question. And what if A and B are both 0? Is it possible? Well, so we're going to look at the first equation. So if A is 0, so as B, so C plus D must be 60. So if C plus B is 60 and B is 0, so E is 0. And if C plus D is 60, so E and F can also be both 0. So it is possible that one can get 0 in the z-score, and if C plus D equals 60, then C must be equals to 30, since the maximum value of each test is 30. So in reality, it is possible that, well, in the first test, they may get 0 mark, but on the third test, well, their score might be 30. So in this case, it is possible that A and B are also 0. So the lowest possible is when A and B are both 0. Because, for example, if A equals 1, then what we'll have is probably 61 over 6, which is more than 60 over 6. So here's the lowest possible value of every score, which is 60 divided by 6, or in other words, 10. So the answer to this question is 10. So thank you all for watching this video, and if you have any comments or anything that you don't understand or want to ask me more, so feel free to leave in the comments below. So thanks a lot.